Welcome to the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. I'm Spenser, and I'm your host on this podcast that we do. And today, I'm joined by the other two members of the League of Melanated Gentlemen to give you another review.
Yes, sir. This is Brandon.
And of course, I am Jordan.
Now, bunch of places where you can find us. Tell us how you feel, what you think about all of the things that are under review. And that is information that Jordan is going to give you if you don't already have it. I'm sure you already have it. But just in case it's your first episode, Jordan's got that information for you right now.
Yeah, for your first episode, welcome. We're happy to have you. Hopefully we become your main podcast. Stick around. Uh, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. If you want to join us on any of those, we're at the League of Melanated Gentlemen. Be sure and check us out. Rate, review us on any of the streaming services that you use. Subscribe to YouTube. All of that good stuff. All that good stuff. Schedule updates, of course, Mondays. We are bright and early on the spot. Come check us out. And tune in to any of the other episodes that we've already done. 200 plus episodes out there, so I got a lot to listen to. Brandon actually had a return of wrestling with
Oh,
Worldwide Willis.
talk to him.
Yeah, the people have finally got an episode, and you should go check it out. If you are into wrestling, any of that professional stuff, WrestleMania recently passed, and Brandon did an episode over it. It had been quite a while, and the people welcomed Brandon back with open arms. I heard people was crying. I heard babies was, being born. Angels came down from heaven. I heard it was just all of it when people started listening to Brandon's podcast. So be
So,
sure and go check that out. Tuesdays we have LMG presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. That's a Marvel role-playing game that we play here on the channel. So if you're into Marvel comics and a little role-playing as far as like D&D style type game, come join us. We're happy to have you. And then last but not least, we have DC Animation with Spenser and Friends. That is Spencer's review podcast where he is talking about all the good things that's going over in the DC animated universe. He's in Young Justice season 2.
Yes, we are at the halfway point of season two.
So yeah, 2 more seasons to go. So be sure and stick around for that. And that's everything we got here.
Yes. Yes. There are too many shows. And as I'm sure the people know, we are in a review season, a heavy review season. So today, if you didn't listen to our last review of Invincible, we did a mid-season for season 4. We did a review for episodes 1 through 4. Today, we will be reviewing episodes 5 through 8 for season 4 of Invincible. We had a discussion about spoiler warnings, like collectively
we
at
did.
one point. Um, and so while I won't issue one, I did say the words. So do with that what you will.
Tell
I
by the
would,
title and
yeah,
the description of what's going on.
I would highly recommend watching Invincible before listening to this episode. And
Yeah,
if you didn't watch Invincible, but you just love hearing us talk about things, cool. Don't be mad that we told you the story.
right.
So, we will start with episode 5. I will read a synopsis in my own words, and then we're just going to talk about it. So, episode 5, give us a moment. We open with Alan talking to Eve and Nolan explaining the situation to Mark. Nolan then goes to apologize to Debbie, which doesn't go super well for him. Tech Jacket defeats Walking Dread, and Alan pulls up to ask if Tech Jacket can join the fight, and Tech Jacket is, of course, in. Mark and Debbie let Oliver know what's going on, and he's pissed that Nolan never came to see him, and he insists on going with Mark. They have one last family dinner, and Nolan has a drink with Art. Eve decides not to tell Mark about the pregnancy since he's leaving, so she tells him to promise not to die. The boys appear for departure, and upon boarding the ship, Nolan wants Oliver to go back home. Obviously, that doesn't happen. And as the ship leaves, Cecil monitors the situation. There's a montage of them spending time together. Nolan misses Debbie, and the ship runs into some problems. Most of the ship explodes after being attacked by a Viltrumite cruiser, and a fight ensues. Oliver is about to get juiced by Conquest, but Nolan saves him. And then there's an Invincible Conquest 1v1, and Conquest puts his hand through Mark, disemboweling him as Mark chokes him out. Thetis officially declares war, and Alan and Tech Jacket hide on the Viltrumite cruiser. And that's the episode.
Nice. Nice.
So, um, whenever we closed episode 4, Nolan and Alan showed up and was like, "Hey, time to go. Like we're doing this. We need you."
Yeah.
And so we see Alan and Eve talking, and Nolan and Mark are up there talking about, what's going on. Because it's a war, it's very serious, and Nolan was like, "Hey, this is a situation. We need all the help we can get. We need you." So then Nolan comes face to face with Debbie for the first time.
Mm.
And Debbie was like, "Mother and father, fuck you."
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
nigga, I hate you.
she was definitely pissed. Which, to be fair, she deserves to be.
Yeah, she should be.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
firmly understand why she responded the way she did.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
that's
think it was rough seeing like her angry, but then like she gets so mad where she like punches him, and then she
yeah,
like basically hurts her hand. I'm like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah.
yeah. It was I I hated that, but that's how it had to
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he felt so small in that situation,
Hmm.
like getting belittled like that. But at the same time, is well, I feel like, do y'all feel bad for him? I guess in general, going throughout this whole season with him, his whole redemption. How do y'all feel about it?
I think because we have the luxury of seeing it from top to bottom, like seeing it from the
Yeah.
outside, I
Hmm.
do feel bad for him. However, from Debbie's perspective,
And the world perspective.
fuck that nigga. Like I, I yeah, like the entire planet should collectively be like, fuck that guy
Yeah. 100%.
because of what he did. Like the train alone
Yes. Like
was,
unforgivable.
yeah, like he first like
Unforgivable.
opening by killing the Guardians of the Globe,
Yes.
and then yeah, like what he did. Oh yeah, nah. If I lived in that world, fuck that nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Because especially if I don't know, if I'm in the world, I don't know his full journey. So all I know is he's murdered million, thousands, millions of people.
Right.
So it's like I don't. But as viewers, yeah, I definitely felt bad for him. Like I can understand. Like you know what I mean. The restrict like it's a tough situation because the
You see,
full
we
story.
we are
But
able to see we're able to see him changing, but like
exactly.
nobody else in the universe knows that. And it becomes real apparent when Nolan goes to have a drink with Art,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Art is just like, he's talking to him regular, and then as soon as he leaves, like, oh God, I was so terrified. I was like, I thought I was done with. Like,
yep,
Yeah. Because
that's
that's
the
what they
rest of
correct.
the
used to
world,
mean.
the rest of the world, yeah, the rest of the world like doesn't know that he's trying to change.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. If you came in contact with him, you thought it was a wrap. Like
Yeah.
you thought it
and
was
I
over.
mean, looking at people in real life, like it's very rare to actually have a redemption arc when you've committed atrocities at that
Yeah.
level.
Exactly.
Because there are
I
Exactly.
people
mean,
that haven't killed anybody who we will never forgive.
Yeah. Exactly.
And so, yeah, like if I lived in that world, I don't know if there's anything Nolan could do
He's
to
canceled.
make me, yeah, like you're done.
Yeah.
And I assume Debbie knows what Nolan said about her, about the whole
Hmm.
pets thing.
yeah, she calls it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She did find that out. Yeah.
Oh, yes, she did. Yeah, I'm sure Mark. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
Even more. Yeah.
nothing you could do.
No.
But
Mm-mm.
yeah, I feel bad for him as a viewer. Yes,
Yeah.
but from Debbie's perspective, absolutely not.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah. And we see Tech Jacket, who is fighting a guy. And it was so funny whenever she was blasting that dude. And he was like, I want more. No, wait, no more. Like, like Tech Jacket
Yeah.
was too much for him.
Yeah.
And Alan is like, hey, we'd love for you to help us with this thing.
Hmm.
And she her dad's in the chair
Yeah.
and she's just, saving the world, being a hero. And normally a concerned parent would be like, absolutely not. But he was like, yeah, go to space,
Hmm.
save the world.
Uh, and this is one I'm not going to pretend like I read the comics or anything just because I seen what happened. But Tech Jack is a gender swap character. In the
Yes.
comics, he was a boy, and here they chose to make a man. And more recently, we saw that Robert Kirkman he actually talked about the gender swap and making some of the characters black. He was like, when him and I think it's Ryan Otley who maybe did the comic with him, they were like
Hmm.
21 and like 23 at the time, so they made
Yeah.
like all the characters white
Yeah.
males
Right. Right.
basically.
I
And
mean,
so he's
Right.
like,
that's
now that we've grown,
Hmm.
we've learned more, and so that's why they started doing like more gender swap characters, more race swap characters. So yeah, he recently talked about that. So I was
the
like, oh,
boys
you
is
know
the same
what?
way.
That's yeah, like that's growth. Like
Like,
that is showing growth.
That's that's one of the best explained like gender swaps and reasoning for it. I feel like so many times like directors or whoever they try to like finesse and do like instead of just being like, hey, like when
Owning up
this was
to it.
created, yeah, this was created a long ass time ago. We know what the times were. We're now in a modern era. Like, come on now, like we know what it is. So
Yeah,
that was really good.
yep,
yeah, no, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
And I
because it
like
was
this
it was
gender swap.
honest,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, it made sense to me. So
Yeah. I would have never known.
I did know the Tech Jacket was a dude in the comic book,
Gotcha.
but yeah, I mean, the show is my canon, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Same for
And
me.
I'm sure that is for like a lot of us who didn't read the comic because
Yeah.
this is not like Marvel and DC. Like not
Yeah.
I wouldn't say not a lot of people read independent stuff, but compared to like the big two,
yeah,
not a
Yeah.
lot of people read independent stuff.
and their
Right.
Invincible belongs to the same universe as Spawn, right? Or is it
Mm,
belongs to the same company rather?
kind of. So Skybound, I think is a subsidiary, if I remember right, under Image.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
right.
like it's kind of its own thing, but it's still underneath the umbrella of
Yeah.
Image.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
like yeah, so
because
whenever
I
you get the comics,
Transformers and
You'll see Skybound, but
yeah.
I think it's still underneath Image still.
okay, because
Hmm.
I whenever DC has that, they kind of just like it's more of an acquisition, and they
Yeah.
just like fold it in.
Yeah,
Hmm.
And so
it's
I
similar
didn't know
to
if
in the DC universe, it's similar to the Sandman, and it's similar to what's the one with all the black characters? Uh like where Stack
My
Shockton came from.
uh Stone, something Stone,
I
something
can't come
Stone.
up with it right now. But
Golly, I
yes,
can't
where
It's
remember. But
Icon is
yes.
from Rocket, all
Yeah,
them.
icon. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, all that. Yeah, so it's similar to that
Milestone?
situation.
No.
Yeah, Milestone.
Milestone, yeah,
There you
Milestone.
go.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
yeah, okay, yeah.
or like
Yeah,
how
so
they acquired Fawcett Comics, and yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
so yeah, similar to that.
okay,
Hmm.
cool, teaching moment.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
100%.
uh, yeah, Tech Jacket joins the fight, and then we see that Oliver needs to be told, like, hey, Mark is gonna leave to save the world.
Hmm.
Omni-Man came down, and mm, Oliver was like, and he didn't.
He's like,
So he came to see y'all,
Right.
but he didn't even come to see me. Okay, I'm going to.
Yep.
And they're both like, no, the fuck you're not.
Hmm.
And Oliver was kind of like, you need all the help you can get.
I mean, they really do, even
I mean,
though Oliver be
smart.
getting the stuff
And
beat off him.
we're
But
gonna
yeah,
talk about it. We're gonna talk
That
about it.
beat off of him is crazy.
I heard him say it, but I'm not doing the pause thing right now.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So Oliver's like, I'm going, and they're like, no, you're not. And he's like, yes, I am. And they're like, okay, fine. And then they have a really nice family dinner. Because
Mhm.
Debbie's
Yeah.
like, one thing before y'all leave.
Yeah.
I have one
Peace.
requirement.
Hmm.
And, we get a little music montage of them having a good time, setting the table, yada, yada. It's a beautiful moment. And Eve is about to tell Mark, the big news, but then she's like, you know what? You're leaving. So I don't want that on your mind.
Hmm.
So what I need you to do is come back. That's what I need you to do. Period. Like
Hmm.
I ain't trying to, yeah. So they prepare to depart, and then they get on the ship, and Nolan is like, what the fuck is he doing here? Send him
Yeah.
back.
Hmm.
And Oliver's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm staying. So, yeah, they leave, and I knew that Cecil knew that they were there, but I wondered what Cecil was gonna like, what his situation was gonna be like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
knew
mean,
Cecil knew.
His thoughts.
yeah,
Yeah.
because maybe yeah, remember he set up the whole thing as soon as Omni-Man comes back, alerted. But it's like if you pull up on Omni-Man, what are you even saying to him? You're not gonna be like, I mean, he did say get off my planet, but it's just like
But
if
that's
Nolan's like, no, what you gonna do?
yeah, this thing if
Exactly. What are
he's
you?
gonna send all the
The
the the
little
people
the
that
men,
Sinclair
yeah,
made, yeah.
and they're gonna get wrecked.
Uh,
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even
yes.
do anything. Like he's just gonna take out
Yeah,
every superhero I have. You know what I mean?
I think that's why Cecil didn't do anything. Like I
Yeah,
think that
exactly.
Cecil, because again, Cecil knew that he was there the whole time, and I'm sure that
Hmm.
Cecil had satellites monitor like
You're
all of
right.
it.
Watching him like a hawk. Yeah.
But yeah, Cecil was like, "This is the first time since Omni-Man got here that there has not been a Viltrumite on Earth."
Hmm.
And he's like, "Is that a good thing
Hmm.
or no?"
I know. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
really good question because if you got a
No.
Viltrumite, you got some protection there. But if you
Yeah,
also got one
True.
there, you're also in a dangerous
we
situation.
saw
Yeah.
we saw what happened
Pros
when
Yeah.
and
we
cons.
thought we only had one.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so but there's a little montage, they're bonding on the ship and whatnot, and then oh no, there's some exploding.
Hmm.
And we find out that the reason there's some exploding is because Viltrumites have attacked. Now, whenever like they have like the little tiny ship inside of the bigger ship, and they have to like
Yeah.
separate, and they're like, all of our heavy hitters are over there.
Hmm.
So like we can't just leave them. It's like, no, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got up out of there.
Yeah, tough call to make, but that's how it had to be. And so the Viltrumites are here, and we just
Yep.
gotta fight in space. So real quick, does Alan's telepathic link just affect everybody in the area? Because I'm like,
Oh,
how's everybody just talking to like how are we all communicating right now?
I can't remember how
I
they
see what you're
explained
saying.
that. Because
Did
like,
they explain it?
He explained it probably the first time we saw him like in space, like
yeah,
Yeah.
he explains it to
Invincible.
Mark. Yeah,
The
yeah,
dude
that
that
first
pulls up on.
time.
Yeah. You're right.
But then after
He
that,
did.
like because they told Oliver, he's like, oh, well, how are we gonna talk in space? And he's like, I don't know, like it just I don't know, it just works somehow. I don't know. I don't remember them ever like truly explaining how that works.
Because yeah,
Me
I know
either.
that I feel like Alan is the one with the ability to do it
Yeah. Hmm.
But then if
because
that's the case, why would he give that to the bad guys?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so does he just have like does it just apply to him and everybody in the area? Because the Viltrumites were communicating with each other too. Like,
Right.
so that's why I'm like, how does it work? Is it
Good
because
question.
is it just on because he's there? Like he just acts as a satellite for telepathic communication, or
Right.
is it something conscious? Like I don't understand. Because with the Martians in DC, like they set up a telepathic
Right.
link with specific people.
Hmm.
And so yeah, I don't I have questions that were probably answered years ago, but
Yeah.
I didn't go
So,
back and check. And commenters, please go ahead and throw that one in the comments.
Yep.
well, I guess I just found it because I had to look it up. It
Okay.
says so they have some sort of technology is an implant that allows them to talk through space. So it
Who?
says everybody apparently. It says why can enemies talk? The implants are common technology in the galaxy When Mark fights other Viltrumites in space, they use the same or similar technology to communicate, allowing them to talk, threaten, coordinate in the vacuum of space. In earlier seasons, it's shown that only one person needs to have the implant for the two-way conversation to work between them.
Okay,
Interesting.
that's weird. And
Technology.
and I guess I'm gonna think about it too long because I'm like, how does it know who you're talking to? Like, shouldn't everybody with it be able to hear all of the thoughts happening with all of the people at the same time? Whatever.
Right.
The episode's got to happen,
I
Yeah,
and
didn't love
there's
those
got to be some
scenes.
personal. So anyway, a fight ensues, and Conquest is alive. Now, let me say this: if I'm Mark, I'm gonna have Cecil and I are gonna have to talk
Hmm.
about that.
he
Oh,
doesn't know though.
100%.
I guess he doesn't know Cecil because I
Yeah,
guess
he doesn't know Cecil did that. Like as far as he
Kept them.
knows, Conquest is dead.
Got it.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
Yeah, he doesn't know that what's his name took the body.
I forgot
Right.
that he didn't know that that's how that happened.
But
Hmm.
Cecil got some explaining to do
Yes,
when
Bro,
when that comes back around.
asinine move.
it was the dumbest thing. I was mad when I saw that he was keeping Conquest. I was like, that's not good.
No.
Like that
Yeah,
I what it, why would okay. Cecil that was
Conquest is a problem.
Cecil usually
Yeah.
makes pretty good decisions. That was a dumbass decision.
That didn't
Yeah.
fit his, like what we've known from Cecil. That didn't fit his character to me, but
Well, and
Well,
what
if
I
you think it kind of did because he thought he was going to be able to turn Conquest into one of the I think it's the G-Men, maybe not the G-Men, whatever the little Sinclair people. Like he thought he was going to be able to do that with this dead body. But and then remember he had him like all under fully contained and he thought he couldn't break out of it. But
I don't know why he thought
obviously,
that.
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that was just a dumbass decision by Cecil. But um I again this right here is why Nolan did not want Oliver there.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
Of
Oliver got
course,
the
for all the reasons, but yeah, like this right here is exactly why. Because Conquest was about to juice Oliver. And if not for Nolan saving him, and also Mark was putting the bows on Conquest.
Yeah.
Because Mark was like, I already killed you once.
Right.
yeah.
And Conquest is like, your freaky little girlfriend mostly did it. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Man, I want to go ahead and skip to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
This the
I
most
was
uncomfortable episode ever.
I was
Yeah.
so pissed at Mark.
Oh, so uncomfortable.
I was so pissed at Mark because I was like, Mark, y'all are Viltrumites that are holding your breath in space. It
Yes.
is going to take you too long to choke him and watch the life go out of his eyes. So,
Hmm.
if you're going to do that, you need to be behind him or you need to come up with a different method.
Yeah.
But Mark choosing to choke him, and I know he did it because it was personal.
Yeah.
And I understand, but like Mark, that was the dumbest decision you could have made. And you got disemboweled because of it.
Dude,
Hmm.
that was so uncomfortable to watch.
It
Like
was
it just
very
kept
uncomfortable to watch.
going and going. And like him like silently screaming for help. I'm like, yo, that is tough.
That was
Bro.
tough to watch. It did let me know the level of resilience a Viltrumite has,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because again, all he was disemboweled.
Yep.
Yeah.
All his insides were ripped out of him. And I yes, it was very uncomfortable to watch. It was jarring, but
Hmm.
I just kept saying, "Mark, you dumbass, why did you choose choking?
Yeah.
If you hadn't chosen choking, that wouldn't have happened to you."
Yeah.
But for Mark, Mark made it too personal.
As soon as you
Yeah.
see a Viltrumite do that straight hand, do that
Yeah,
straight
Oh,
hand,
slice.
right.
bro, you
Bro.
done with.
I don't know why they don't do that more.
Cooked.
Like,
I
That's
know.
what
if
it's like a lightsaber.
Like if a straight hand can go through anything, like if you can cut people down with it, if you can go
Yes.
through people, why are we not? Because Viltrumites are known for going straight for the kill. We see Nolan do that whenever he handles the Guardians,
Yep.
but it seems like they save it for each other.
No, it's a lightsaber move. You can't turn off your lightsaber in middle battle and then turn it right back on, bro. So you got to say that for special moments.
Got it. Because I feel like they should be literally just
Oh
hi-ya
yeah.
fighting. Uh,
Yeah,
Karate style.
because yeah, like if I would never ball up my fist if that's
yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah, it
As
got to
soon
be
as soon
personal for me to punch you.
Yeah,
yeah, as soon as you see a Viltrumite losing, it's like you done with, bro. I'm I'm
yeah,
I'm I'm chopping you.
yeah,
Yeah.
right through.
Yeah.
Um,
Except, oh, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I need to see Thrag's, hand. I need to see his straight hand.
we're not
Yeah.
we're not there
I
yet.
know that's what I said. I
Yeah.
saw his punch. I saw his
He's
punch.
he's gonna get a section
He's
of
gonna
this
he gonna
episode.
cut the whole planet in half if he
He's gonna
do it.
he's gonna get a
Yeah.
section for this episode.
Strong enough.
Um,
Yeah.
so Mark's guts are literally spilling out of him, and he's like,
Hmm.
"Help,
Hmm.
Yeah.
help, please!" And they find him, and then we see Thetis be like, "All right, I am officially declaring war. Like it's time.
Hmm.
We got to do this." So, and then also Alan and Tech Jacket are hiding for their life because they're being chased,
Hmm.
and Tech Jacket's like, "I have an idea," and so they just turn a corner, disappear. The Viltrumites have no idea where they are, and that's the episode. So they're just hiding. I
Yeah.
assume
Hmm.
I assume that Tech Jacket's suit like made a little pocket for
Yeah.
him to hide inside of on the Viltrumite cruiser. I don't know how it didn't know that, but doesn't matter. And that takes us to episode 6. You look horrible. We open with Thetis and Thrag speaking to their armies about the war. The war begins, and Nolan gives Conquest a proper burial. Nolan thinks that it will take Mark some months to heal, and Oliver is having a tough time with it. Alan and Zoe are stuck on the Viltrumite cruiser, and Nolan rustles up some grub for the family. Oliver was there and heard Nolan say to Debbie that his mom was a mistake, so he angrily flies off. Alan and Tech Jacket make their escape, and Alan has a little tussle with the Viltrumites before Space Racer shows up and kills one of them, while also destroying the Viltrumite cruiser. Mark isn't healing like he needs to be, so Nolan and Oliver go to find him some proper sustenance. They find some eggs and fight the mom, and Oliver doesn't let Nolan kill the mother. Alan and Zoe return, Battle Beast is there, and Thetis and Talia give them the update on the situation. Nolan and Oliver start to bond and train a little bit, and the war continues. Thrag is pissed at how well the coalition is doing in this war, so he decides to attack Thetis directly in an effort to dissolve the coalition. Mark wakes up and the Viltrumites pull up on Thetis. Mark, Oliver, and Nolan join the fight and destroy the Viltrumite ship. The Viltrumites retreat and the coalition stops the ship from falling and causing more damage. The mole is discovered, and Thetis decides to take the fight to planet Viltrum. P.S. Conquest is dead.
That was crazy. That ending. I was like, ain't no way, bro.
That's what I said. I was like, no,
I was like, this
Yeah.
dude is really
surely
invincible.
not. And then, yeah, episode ended. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, that was good.
I'll take that. You got me. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So, both Thetis and Thrag are, giving war speeches. I'm gonna be honest. I in this episode I hated Thrag's voice, but I think that's because it was going up against Optimus Prime. Like they were both talking at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late whenever Thrag gets monologues on his own, I was like, "Oh, okay, I actually fucks with Lee Pace." But
Yeah.
in this episode, I was disappointed. I was like, Thrag should sound more like They probably should have given Clancy Brown this one, but
Hmm.
it later I was like, okay, I'm with it now.
Bro, you're going against Prime, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
and doing a speech at that.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
what I'm like. I think that's why I didn't
Yeah,
like it was because it was happening at the same time as Peter Cullen,
yeah,
Yeah.
and but then when he wasn't, I was like, oh, okay, okay, Lee Pace.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, they're both, motivating their armies because war is a lot. And then the war starts and Conquest, like, Nolan sets up a proper burial for him, and Oliver's like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, I mean, he deserves a proper burial too. And Oliver's like, no, fuck, he doesn't. I hate
yeah. It's
him.
like at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
still my people.
Yeah,
True. Still fan.
yeah. And he was an honorable fighter or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Nolan says Mark is he's gonna heal, but it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah.
Like at least a couple months. And Oliver's like, fuck, I ain't trying to be here
Hmm.
with you that long. Like Oliver's not happy about it. When I knew that Oliver didn't need to be here is when Nolan said, do you need to breathe? And he was like, yeah, I do. Like, go down there
Yeah.
to that planet right there. Like, that's when I was like,
I
Oliver,
mean,
you're
I mean
not
Well,
ready for this yet.
that boy got mollywop, so
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah. But yeah. So then we see Zoe and Alan, they're stuck on the Viltrumite cruiser. They can't get off of it because the Viltrumites will detect them, and they're just playing video games, having a
yeah.
good time. And, just one more level or whatever. And we see Nolan has to, rustle up some grub. He's killing giant bug creatures and
Hmm.
they're having a feast. And Oliver's like, "I heard what you said to mom about my mom."
Yeah.
So, again, mother and father fuck you.
He's like, "Ew," like, "Ew,
Yeah,
you
Nolan
heard
was like,
Damn.
that?
you weren't supposed to be there." Oh,
I didn't
ah.
know you existed. Yeah.
I I actually did love Andressa because whenever he
Hmm.
said it, Debbie was like, "That makes me hate you more. Like
Yeah.
you really ain't shit."
Yep.
Like
If
you left me to go fuck with a bug.
yeah, and now I have to raise this boy.
This bug boy.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
gave me a new kid that like I didn't want to be a stepmom. I was done. Mark's 18,
Yeah. Hmm.
and then I have a fucking purple baby to raise.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was basically like, "You're a piece of shit if you were fucking with this bug and didn't have feelings. Like, you're not a good. You can't convince me you're a good person."
Right.
So Oliver was like, "I heard you say that my mom was a mistake," and yeah, Nolan had to walk that back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%.
Nolan was like, "Hey, I'm trying to be a good person, and saying she was a mistake was a mistake. My bad."
Yeah.
Your
He's
mother,
learning
It's
though.
growth.
yeah, it's
It's
like your
growth.
mother was not a mistake.
Yeah.
I loved her. I loved that your people were aware of their mortality, so they didn't hold on to grudges. They didn't, they just let shit go.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot from your mother. P.S. She was wonderful. I really enjoyed my time with her. Yada. Yeah, he just, is Nolan a fuckboy? Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to be fair, if you live that long, you start to be jaded when it comes to
It's true.
life.
It's true.
So, because he's an old man, he's allowed to be a fuckboy?
I
I
mean,
mean,
no, but most people who, yeah, outlive generations, you
yeah.
kind of get a pass a little bit.
And come on, I will say, if you look good, you got the muscles for it. You got everything. You've been around for hundreds of years.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to be, bro. And
Yeah.
look at your competition. You fuck with a bug, bro.
You are justifying his
Yeah,
fuckboyery?
yeah. You try living a 900 years old with a massive muscles and you look good and you find a bug lady who you fucking with, you know, it'd be like that.
And I'm sure that he assumed he would never see Debbie again,
Yeah.
but because he didn't plan on missing her. Like I think it caught him off guard that he missed Debbie,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
probably planned on dying on Viltrum.
yeah.
So I think he was like, well, I mean,
If I'm here, yeah.
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
But yes, he
I
is
do.
absolutely a fuckboy. And
Yeah.
I think if we can blame anything, it's, how he was raised. Like we can blame his home life
Yeah.
or whatever, because fuckboyery is probably all he knew. Like Debbie,
I mean, you saw them kids on Viltrum when they was like, "All right, everybody kill everybody." Bro, them kids was getting down.
yeah,
So
Getting
you
down,
you saw
ready
what
to
he was
take a
about.
life, bro.
yeah.
Also, we got to talk about this cheat code right quick. Space Rider, Space Knight, whatever his name is.
I would be bopping that motherfucking gun.
You would have thought it was an automatic the way I would have had been using it.
I would have been. I don't give a fuck how long it takes to
Uh,
reach. I would have been every
yeah,
no, no.
yeah, I'd been
Like I
spraying
would have
that
been
thing.
letting that thing
Uh,
off.
The fact that
yeah,
he's
bro.
shooting this mug like a fucking like it's a one of them old ass 1864
Yeah,
guns,
like
like
yeah,
nah,
one of
bro.
them muskets that you gotta like reload with the fucking
Bro.
rock salt and all. I would have been letting that thing
Yeah, because
off.
he let
Yeah.
that one have it.
Yeah.
Do look kind of goofy. Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, like they may have mentioned how long it takes to recharge, or like they may have
Yeah.
mentioned something like that. It probably has a cooldown, but yeah, if I'm Space Racer,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm letting that thing
And if I'm
go.
everybody
Freaking.
else, I'm fully protecting him
Oh yeah, no,
no
he's.
matter
Oh
what.
yeah, that's the
I don't give
secret
a fuck
weapon.
what's
Yeah.
going. Like he's gonna have two people with him at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that he's who we protect because that thing does not care. That thing is going through anything.
I mean,
Facts.
we literally saw go
Yeah,
through anything.
and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But um, yeah, we Oliver flies off because Nolan was a fuckboy, and then Alan and Tech Jacket are able to get off the ship, and Tech Jacket's flying off. Alan is like, "Hey, go," and then Alan, fights the two for a minute, and then Tech Jacket comes back and is like, "No, I told you to leave," and she's like, "Yeah, I brought a friend,"
Mm-hmm.
and that's when he gets hit with that motherfucking bop gun,
Bop. Yeah.
and the other Viltrumite is like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm
It
gonna,
Yeah.
I'm,
saw
I'm gonna catch y'all.
Yeah.
put that crescent moon in that boy and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I don't want none of that
he's like,
problems."
nah, because that's the thing.
Hot
Like
one.
it, it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he just got just there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Complete and total obliteration of everything that it comes into contact with.
Yeah.
So yeah, Space Racer. I see why Nolan did what he did.
Yeah.
And yeah, I see why Space Racer was like, "Oh hell yeah, I'm joining the fight." So
I'm using this thing.
yes,
Yeah.
and he need to be using it more.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
agree.
like that Viltrumite cruiser, done. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
And so we're back on whatever planet that is. I don't know if they named it, but I'm glad it has oxygen or whatever and gravity and stuff. And Mark is not healing the way that he should, and Nolan is like, we need to get him some more protein, but we can't give him anything solid. So we got to find something that will sustain him and allow him to heal the way that he needs to. And they go find some eggs, and they have to fight this giant bug thing. And Nolan says, like, hey, where there are eggs, there's a mother. It's gonna try to protect its eggs. We gonna have to get busy a little bit.
Hmm.
And then they end up defeating it, and Nolan is about to kill it, and Oliver's like, whoa, 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 we don't do that. She was literally just protecting her eggs,
Hmm.
so let's just get the eggs and go. And Nolan
Yeah.
was like, no, this thing is a threat, and I don't like that.
I put down threats.
Yeah, we kill threats. And
Hmm.
Oliver's like, if she dies, no more eggs. And I was like, that's a good point.
True. Smart.
So, and Nolan was like, all right, fine, whatever. You out here saving bug lives. Okay.
Soft. Yeah.
But bug laws matter, bro.
Which
Hmm.
also let's I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about this right now. Oliver saying, we went to this seafood restaurant and I saw this lobster, and I felt feelings when I saw this lobster. This lobster was like captivating in a weird way. Eh, Oliver wanted to fuck that lobster.
Yeah.
It was
God
definitely giving
damn.
off oh boy from the boys.
Did he?
Bro, I knew you was about to say that. I knew you was
Yeah,
about to say that.
it's giving off deep boys,
Well, and
Yeah,
that's like
bro.
deep vibes. Yeah,
I was like, because I genuinely wondered since Oliver is half whatever the fuck Andressa is,
half
and
roach.
B Viltrumites obviously don't have a problem fucking aliens.
True.
What is Oliver going to be into? Because it was looking like Oliver and Tech Jacket were, Oliver and Zoe were making a connection that may have been
Hmm.
completely platonic, but also who knows. But yeah, I wondered what Oliver's interests were going to be, and
Yeah,
lobsters are
that's
sea
crazy.
roaches, like one of
It's
the many
true.
sea roaches.
Mm-hmm.
So, I
Sea roaches.
mean, that's what like lobsters and shrimps and crabs, like those they're all just water roaches.
That's
Yeah,
just crazy.
And
Like,
so yeah.
it's one of the most ugliest things. Is
But yeah, he
that's
was
funny.
like, I thought it was beautiful, but I still ate that bitch. But yeah, I felt fuzzy inside, and Nolan was like, "Oh, ah, I
Yeah.
see."
you know what's funny is also I saw just images online of the comic of in which she could still appear of Oliver's, I guess, girlfriend. He ends up having like a
Mm,
girlfriend at some point, and yeah, she looks
gotcha.
like a roach too.
I mean, that's his people.
Checks
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
So, and again, Viltrumites are aliens. So for them,
Yeah.
it's whatever. Like I think
Free to eat
about
for everyone.
like Peter Quill, um,
Yeah.
fucking Star Trek, Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's whatever. When
Yeah.
space, when everybody
Which I
eligible.
get. Like I get it. Like in
Yeah,
space, I mean.
that's the thing.
So
Like the only
let's say,
the I guess the only reason like whatever's accessible, whatever's out there,
Hmm.
whatever you can reach.
okay, let's say aliens took over the Earth. Okay, you see some baddie alien. She bad. Let's say she like Beyonce, Rihanna type, but she green. Y'all smash her?
Hey man. We getting there. We getting there. What we talking about? What we talking about, bro?
So
Like
like Gamora,
Yeah, you
but
know,
like
what?
population starting to be down a little bit.
or like a like a
Bro,
like a
what?
She-Hulk situation.
Yeah,
No
she come through.
question. Bro, what we talking about, bro?
It's all green on the inside.
Bro, green lit, green light. It's a go.
There you go.
So I
Yeah,
get it though. So yeah, like for no limit to do it, I get it.
yeah, I get it, bro. Like it's lonely nights up
Now
there.
now
Like,
now, at what point do you call? Let's say she got like, I don't know, 4 arms.
see, that's where we start having
That's when you
when we
that
start
yeah, that's when you
going
nah.
away. The farther and farther away from the human form we get, I'm straight.
Like,
But
nah, I'm
because that's
good.
the thing, like if you think about the bug lady Andressa, like she stood on two legs and she
Yeah.
had two eyes and a like she was bipedal, like
Hmm.
and evidently she had the correct parts.
I'm
So
saying.
I mean,
Okay.
how far? Like I'm wondering where the line is from like far from human.
We're like, yeah. I
uh
get if she started looking like a damn grasshopper, I'm like, I can't do
yeah.
Because
it.
that's
Once the face starts like, nah, like once the face gets crazy,
oh
we're
with the
good.
with the with the thing.
Yeah, like the little scissor joints. No. No, bro. We're good.
Because
Yes.
and there are some people that would be like, what's the body like though? Like there's some people that would say we could double
I
bag
get
her,
that.
is she thick?
I get it. I'm
Or
not one of them,
there's
but
some
I
people that
get
would
it.
be like, what does it feel like?
Yeah.
Like those are the things that
Uh,
matter.
And we've all met a couple of those where they could care less
yeah.
with the
Oh
looks.
yeah,
Like,
we know. Yeah,
you know
there's
what I
some
mean?
people they just need a hole.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I'm just like, I'm the I don't know.
Because when
Nah.
I think of aliens, I just have decided they look octopus adjacent.
Mm.
And I don't think
No, I'm
Yeah,
straight.
I don't think I need that.
Ugh.
that's fair. Let's
But
let's get back to where we're at. We're in the war, so they on planet. Thragnom pulled up, right?
no, so Zoe and Alan get back to the coalition, and Battle Beast is like, "You promised me a battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where is my worthy opponent?" You know all that.
yeah.
And Thetis and Telia, they're like, "This is the situation. Like, these are all of the planets that we have liberated. These are the planets that are still under Viltrumite control. Yada yada. This is all the stuff that's going on." And then we see that Nolan and Oliver start bonding, and that's, when they have this conversation. But also, Nolan is like, "You ain't shit." And
Hmm.
Oliver's like, "I can fight. Show me."
That was some Dragon Ball. That was like a Dragon Ball Z moment. That
Yeah,
was
and it was like,
Yeah.
Gohan. That was Gohan and Goku fighting right
I was
Goku,
there.
going
yep.
to Piccolo. Like,
Oh yeah, or Piccolo. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. He was a
And
real
yeah, like,
dad.
it
Yeah.
just wasn't, Oliver wasn't shit. And so Nolan had to be like, "Let me show you a little something."
Hmm.
And then we get to Thrag um, being told, like, "Hey, the Coalition is, like, actually doing a pretty good job." And he explained, like, he's like, "So, one, there aren't very many of us left. And also, whenever the coalition liberates a planet, that's more enemies against us because those planets then join the coalition.
Hmm.
So that's because Dragon's like, what the fuck do you mean we're losing?" And he's like, "Well, I mean,
We
we
ain't
don't,
winning.
yeah, like we don't have the numbers, and also we're losing people as we're losing, and yeah, like it's we're just going in the wrong direction." And so he's like, "You know what? Okay, we gonna pull up on Thetis. He's
Yeah,
the one running this. And if we pull up on him, kill him, then the whole coalition will fall apart. What
yeah,
will they do without their leader?" So eventually, we see that Mark wakes up, and Mark sees that Nolan and Oliver are not there, so he finds Conquest's grave. And Mark looks really weird with his facial hair.
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
But
yeah,
also, he was tired, and like, I understand why he looked
yeah,
disheveled.
My boy looked straight Hispanic.
But yeah, like he got disemboweled.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm okay with him looking a
Having a
little
fresh
weird.
cut. Yeah.
Um, like and not having all of his faculties.
Oh, it was funny too. Even when they had like the little family reunion, he's like, "Oh, Mark, like you grew a beard." He's like, "Oh, I even see you grew one." You see like the one little tiny
Yeah,
hair that with
little
little
fuzzies.
hair that
It's
was
like,
on him on
okay.
Oliver. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah, they wake up and or Mark wakes up, and then we see that the Viltrumites pull up on Thetis's planet, and we get to see Thetis cook a little bit.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I knew he was gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, he immediately started getting busy. I mean, that's what needed to happen. And then eventually, Mark Nolan and Oliver show up, and they are able to destroy the Viltrumites' ship that arrived.
Hmm.
And the Viltrumites are like, "All right, we're gonna leave because this ain't going the way we wanted it to. There aren't enough of us." And Thrag is like, "All right, pack it up. We're going home."
Yeah.
And the Viltrumite ship starts to fall. Everybody's able to stop it from, destroying any more stuff. And whenever they see the mole, because they're, the twins that were, controlling everything, um, they pull up on the first twin and was like, we saw that you're the one who dropped the shield." And he's like, "I would never." It's like, "But it came from your control panel." And he was like, "Did it?" He saw the heavier twin trying to escape, and immediately bop.
Yep.
And I was like, I think that was the correct, like, it's like, "Traitor, bow." Like, because not only are you a traitor, but you also tried to frame me.
Hmm.
How fucking
yeah.
dare you? And that dude was like, I mean, the Viltrumites were gonna win.
Mm.
So, like, I picked the winning side. That's what happened. And Thetis is like, you know what? What's Drag doing right now? He's going back home to, he's called all the Viltrumites back to the house. And Thetis is like, ah, well then, we will just go kill Thrag because Thrag made the same decision. Like, without a leader, they will fall apart.
Yeah,
So we will go straight to planet Viltrum to handle this. And I when he said it, I was like, I think that's a terrible idea.
yeah.
You're going to their
That's a
home?
yeah.
I don't. It's
Court advantage.
ooh. I mean, but if you're gonna do it, you should do it before all the rest of them who are just scattered come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, um, that takes us to the next episode, episode 7. Don't do anything rash. We open in a flashback with the Viltrumites discussing a defiant race. Thetis wants to respect their strength and determination, and the Emperor orders a quarter cut to their population. Thetis murders the Emperor, and Thrag, the new Emperor, orders a purge because only the strong will survive. Thetis lets everyone know that killing Thrag is the best way to destroy the Viltrum Empire. Nolan gently reminds everybody that Thrag is that nigga, and
Hmm.
they make their way to the Viltrum Ring. Thrag is waiting for them, and the living Viltrumites are hiding amongst the ring for an ambush. A fight breaks out, and Thrag offers Nolan a chance to come back home with a clean slate. Nolan refuses, and Thrag shows that he is, in fact, that nigga.
That nigga. Yep.
Space Racer shoots into the planet, and Thetis, Nolan, and Mark are able to fly into the core, back out the other side, and destroy the planet. Thrag responds by killing Thetis and putting a pause on Nolan.
Yeah.
Alan, Tech Jacket, and Space Racer retreat. Nolan gets a hand through the midsection, and Mark gets gouged. Thrag and the remaining 5 Viltrumites leave as Nolan and Mark drift through space. Mark, Nolan, and Oliver are found and they're healing, and Alan is the new leader of the coalition. They are unable to find the Viltrumites, and Mark realizes that they have gone to Earth.
Mm, mm, mm.
I love it. I sidetrack a little bit, but have y'all seen the frenzy about Thrag on the internet?
Only
About that,
kinda.
is it talking
I've
about their hairline? I know their hairline be crisp.
Yeah, bro. Somebody
That's a
said
real
he
G.
go to Jalen Rose's barber to get a cut.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy be
Uh,
clean edge up.
bro, edge up
That's
crazy. But he got a bunch of pictures with him with a do rag on.
oh yeah.
Oh man, bro, he got him
Because
in the
also yeah,
chair.
I was gonna
Got
say
him in a
so Thrag
barber
is light
chair.
skinned. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they got him in the barber chair. The barber doing a little fade on the side.
I mean, he definitely get his edge up like a solid every 4 hours. Like he be
Yeah, bro.
clean.
He
Because
got
yeah,
a
like I was
bar.
saying,
He got
like
a yeah.
looking at the other Viltrumites, I'm like none of them have the
Bro,
Thrag.
none of them got a Caesar. Ain't none of them
Yeah.
got a Caesar cut,
Not
bro.
only
Like,
that, he got the chinchilla that he always rocking and everything. Like he be straight
Oh,
hmm
clean.
the cloak with the
Yeah.
yeah with the fur. Yeah, that
yeah,
thing
bro.
nice.
That man black, man. You can't
Oh
tell
yeah,
No,
me
I
he's
agree.
light
otherwise.
skinned.
Yeah, you can't tell
And
me otherwise, bro.
No, his real name is Thragion. Like he he
Yeah,
nice, bro.
yeah, bro. Like that, the frenzy about his hairline is hilarious because everybody's like, yeah, like he's black. He has to be. He has to
because
be.
Bro,
I mean, because
next
we've
season,
seen like the internet will like post pictures of characters and they'll put a fade on them.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to with
You
it.
don't have to, bro.
Like it's already
next
on.
season, since they are on Earth, I need a scene with him in a barbershop.
I
Like
know.
I need him to pull up to a barbershop and just be there talking. I need that.
He-
I need that.
yeah,
So we're gonna talk about it here in a second, but we first there's a flashback, and it's when Thetis was younger.
Brett, I know the audience can't see it, but
Yeah.
Brandon dropped us some images of Thrag with a do-rag on and in a chair
Yeah.
with the waves popping.
We might we might post
uh
one with this episode.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, facts.
that is hilarious.
But
Do-rag Thrag.
we see that Thrag is or we see that Thetis is trying to say like, hey, this race of people, we should, because we see them like do a little sabotage,
Mm,
and they're like, we need to show them who the fuck is in charge. And Thetis is like, I thought we respected strength, and we should like not do that, because I mean we are subjugating these people.
yeah,
So I think that we should respect the fact that they are a strong group of people. It's like, Thrag, what do you think? And Thrag was like, fuck them. That's what
yeah.
I think. And so the Emperor was like, cool. We are going to trim their population by 25%. If it happens again, wipe them from existence. And Thetis is like, I think you should reconsider. And he was like, do you? Conversation was over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thetis sat down
yeah.
because this is the Viltrumite Empire. And in the dead of night, Thetis kills him. And then Thrag, who was the Grand Regent, I think is named Emperor.
Yeah.
And Thrag says, my first order of business, eliminate the weak.
Mm,
And whenever he said that, and I saw Viltrumites, you know, killing each other, I was like, "You're the reason for the population problem, my nigga."
I thought the same thing. I thought the
yeah.
same thing.
Like that was you.
Fight
You
each other.
you you
Yeah.
did that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Them boys got busy.
they were
All of them.
going. The kids, like
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, that was crazy. See them kids just jump that boy.
Yeah. So yeah, that was rough. But because yeah, when you see the kids get involved, it's like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we're doing. Whenever the first time I saw like Oliver get fucked up, I was like, oh okay. So
Yeah.
we're it is with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I already knew that, but like still seeing it. So
Yeah.
yeah, he basically orders a purge, and the few who come out of it are who's left.
That's
Mm-hmm.
that's who I was that's who I was watching for the entire time. Is like because we know who's left over, so we know they survive. And
Yep,
so when those scenes was going on, I was like, okay, where's old boy one eye? How did he lose his eye? Where's the black dude?
yep,
Where's
Yeah.
old girl with the hair? So it's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was like looking for everybody.
yeah, same. Like I was like, where's Conquest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do that, and then Thetis like so when they're on the ship, they tell us a couple times like I need to make this abundantly clear. Thrag is different.
Yeah.
Theta says none of us could kill Thrag on our own, but all of us together might have a chance. Nolan says Thrag is different. He he was they gave him a super soldier serum. They gave him adamantium. They something
Yeah.
different
Different.
about
Yeah. He
him.
got that juice. Yeah.
But like he's different.
Yeah.
And so I need you to do not engage him by yourself. And Mark was like, and that means you, Oliver,
Yeah.
because we all knew. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying this to everybody, but Oliver,
Yeah.
do not engage him by yourself.
Yeah.
That is a terrible idea. I cannot beat him. So you for goddamn sure can do not.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you're full of piss and vinegar, you're young, you're spry.
Right.
You think you are not him.
Nope.
So whenever everybody's saying that, I'm like, I can't wait to see this man cook.
Yeah.
I wonder if
And
we're
when he
going to. Like, I wondered if we were actually going to see him do anything, or, like if he was going to get his hands dirty, or if he was just going to kind of oversee.
Mhm.
I mean, nobody saw him get punched. Nobody saw Nolan get punched, did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I feel like if I'd have been there and I saw what happened to Nolan just get punched, I'd be like, yeah, let's go ahead.
We're going
Let's
to
Yeah,
talk
go back
about
to
it.
the
yeah,
crib. Let's get
We're
back
going
to
to
the
talk
yeah,
about it.
crib.
yeah.
So that happens, and the Viltrumite ring, everybody who doesn't know about it is like, oh shit. And yeah, they're like, this, we thought this was the best way to handle it. And the number of bodies that are out there is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Thrag is just waiting for him, just right there. And I'm like, Thrag, we're talking. I mean, it's an entire planet. How did you know that right there is where they were going to be? But you know, they might have had to. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
The episode's got to happen.
He saw
So
the trajectory of the ship coming in.
yeah, so
Mhm.
Thrag is literally just standing there waiting, well, floating, waiting for them. And then, oh no, it's an ambush because there are Viltrumites hiding in the
Yeah.
Viltrumites.
Yeah.
That was I don't know how they didn't think that was gonna happen.
Well, they didn't think that they'd be ready for him. Like they thought they were going to descend on the planet and need to go find Thrag because they were like, where will he be? Probably. Like
Yeah.
they didn't know they'd be out there ready for him, waiting
Yeah,
for him.
if I was Tag, I'd be like, yeah, let's just hide among these bodies and let's pop out and
Yeah,
show
which
niggas.
Yeah.
that's
Ready.
they had to pop out and show niggas.
Mhm.
So the fighting starts and it's a lot. And what we're gonna so right now, Thrag and Nolan go down to Viltrum. And Thrag is like, we've always been men of diplomacy. We're gonna talk like we always do.
Mhm.
And Thrag, this is when I was like, all right, I'm fucking with Lee Pace as Thrag.
Yeah.
He said, come home and all will be forgiven. Just
Yeah.
come on back.
Yeah.
We missed you. You're one of the good ones. Just come on back. We don't have to think about all the shit that happened. No, just yeah, come on. And Nolan is like, I don't think I will.
Yeah.
I can't support this anymore. And Thrag hits him with a Shoryuken. Now, Thrag's Shoryuken was so massive that it had a gravitational pull on it.
That boy
Thrag,
cocked
That's
back.
crazy.
Thrag
That's
balled up his fist, took it back, and it started to pull Nolan in.
I think
Like
Nolan was like, "Oh shit."
first it was like, oh, he's an airbender. That's cool. No, that shit had gravity
that's
on it.
crazy. That's wild.
And he hit Nolan so hard that Nolan flew beyond the ring,
Yeah.
unable to stop himself.
That boy was going.
Like running into people and shit. Like couldn't like I was like that's who y'all about to fight?
You know.
That boy had Mach speed in the air like he was.
Y'all about to fight that nigga? The nigga with the gravity punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That's
That got to
crazy.
be the biggest punch I've ever seen.
There's
Bro,
nothing you
I've
can
never
Crazy.
seen anything like that. Yeah.
there's nothing any of you can do.
Yeah.
Bro, he was hitting bodies and everything, bro.
Y'all
It
can't
was crazy.
I said y'all can't stop that. I y'all told me y'all spent minutes telling me he was that nigga. I'm sorry I didn't understand what
Yeah.
that meant. Nobody there. Thetis might have known. Clearly, Nolan found out if he didn't know.
My thing is, y'all didn't have his highlight tapes. Like y'all couldn't have showed
Mhm.
these people what he about. Where
I
the
mean,
highlight tape
Scout
at?
the
report or
Viltrumite,
something?
they're not
Yeah, where
video
the
and everything.
scout? Where's the
You know
better
what?
scout report than that? Come on, man.
Who probably got the
Man.
videotape? The dude with the eye.
No, you're right.
Yeah, he probably got it on there, but he's
But
fighting for
They
the other
he
side.
sh- he should have been like,
that
"Yo,
should have been,
let me show
I
y'all
bro,
what he looked like back then."
I was
bro,
He
not
was a young man back
I
then.
was not ready
Nah.
for
that
that.
should have been number one on the scout report. This nigga can
Yeah.
change the can
Again,
go.
there's so much mass in his punch that it
Yes.
has a gravitational pull to it.
Bro, and
Yes.
then Oliver tried to catch him with the one-on-one.
Let me
Yeah.
so
Did you not just see your
Again,
dad go flying?
I don't think he
Yeah.
did. Everybody was busy doing shit. So I don't like the only people who may know what happened are the people Nolan ran into on his way out. Like the people he bumped into while he was
Yeah.
still had the momentum to go outside of the planet's atmosphere through space past the ring.
Yeah.
Like Nolan, we don't know how far he went, but it was millions of miles, I imagine.
And then
That's
Oliver
wild.
pulled up and got
And
ripped.
Oliver saw
Hmm.
Thrag and was like, I can do it. And the way that Thrag, like, he just scooted, just little scoots back, I was like, oh, ew,
Yeah.
Oliver, you're about to get embarrassed.
And well, Oliver tried
Yeah.
to run. He saw that happen. He tried to get up out of there and got grabbed
Yeah,
and ripped.
and
Like,
got
you want
his
to get this work.
jaw knocked off.
Yeah, you
And
want to get this
the
work.
problem is, I was like, Oliver, you deserve that.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
That's what happens.
Shut up.
Oliver really be fumbling. Like he
They
be,
told you.
yeah.
And I will say, the invincible power scaling is weird.
It is.
Like
It
it's
is.
inconsistent. It's very much a you're as strong as you need to be for the moment
Hmm.
because every time I saw Mark fight Mr. Liu, the Dragon Man, I was like, why? I know that magic kind of does whatever it wants, but I was like, why isn't Mr. Liu on like fighting like on a squad trying to kill Viltrumites? Because he can.
Yeah,
So like Cecil, you need to have him on the payroll.
yeah,
Like he shouldn't have to be a drug kingpin. Oh, but sidebar. I
Yeah.
think that strength is more narrative than anything else.
I mean,
yeah.
you see Mark get his shit rocked. Like
Constantly.
Thrag, well, in it, like Thrag barely punches him in the jaw right there, but when he
Yeah,
hit him, you see his whole shit was ringing, and he
But
like
that's
for
barely
sure.
punched him.
but
Got
that's
pulled.
yeah, he backhanded him and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah,
But that's the thing. Again, he can generate
Hmm.
gravitational pull with a punch.
I
That
wonder
is
how would he do against Space Knight
terrifying.
or Space Rider, wherever his name is. If he gets shot,
I think that thing is going to take him out because he avoided it.
okay,
Yeah,
Because that thing went through a planet.
yeah,
Like the
thanks.
no, I don't give a fuck how bad you are. Like that gun is too much.
Straight shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get to that. Let's get to the planet thing.
So yeah, there's a bunch of fighting that happens, and Nolan says to Mark and Thetis, like, "Hey, y'all with me?
Hmm.
Stay close and trust me." Space Racer in front. He shoots down, and they start going, and Thrag is like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
I see what's happening,"
Hmm.
and he gets blown back by the explosion. They make their way through all the way through the planet.
Yeah, that was
yeah, that
dope.
was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
Yeah,
they
was.
came
that
out
was
the other
dope.
side, and I was like, "It's a good thing your pants were lava proof," but because it burned off the top half of their clothes.
Got it.
But
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, they couldn't just be out there naked. They could have, it's on
Yeah,
Amazon,
I
but
mean,
they
you don't
didn't
want
need
your
to be out there naked.
yeah, you don't want your wiener out while you got fire around.
Yeah. So they go, they come out the backside of the planet, and after they do that, all the fighting stops
Hmm.
because they are witnessing the planet literally explode. And Thetis announces, "Your planet has been destroyed. We will
Hmm.
now accept your surrender."
Yeah,
Crazy.
Thrag says,
surrender these nuts.
"Fuck you. I choose death."
Yeah,
And ran up on Thetis, ripped his head clean off.
Like a piece of paper, bro.
bro,
Clean off.
like clean.
And
No
now
tissue.
the
Yeah.
coalition is like, oh, that's not how that was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Nolan, come here.
Hmm.
Mm,
starts putting a
mm,
pause on Nolan. And everybody else is like, we need to go.
Yeah.
Alan, Zoe, and Space Racer are like, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all need to go. Because it's not good. And then he says to Nolan, like, I handled Thetis a little too quick. I'm gonna take my
Hmm.
time with you. And, slaps him around a little bit, and then of course,
mm.
Of course.
plus one
Got it.
right through him. And then Mark is like, no. And then that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then Thrag starts to gouge his eyes, and it was like, you know what? You have given me a great idea. Thank you. There are too few of us as it is, so
Hmm.
I'm not going to kill you because I want our species to survive. But I'm so glad that you're here. And then he says, everybody who's alive, come with me. And they go. And Nolan, whose bowels are out now,
Yeah.
and Mark, who's blind, and Oliver, whose jaw is over there, are just drifting in space. And eventually they're found and they're, healing, and Alan is the new leader of the coalition because Thetis is very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, if I'm handling Viltrumites, I'm separating heads from bodies.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
I in my head, you're not dead until you're in two.
Hmm.
Like that's what this is. So
Season finale.
yeah. Um this is when they're like, we don't know where these Viltrumites are, we don't know where they went, and Mark is like, oh shit.
Hmm.
They went to Earth. And that takes us to the season finale. Don't leave me hanging here. We open with the Viltrumites making their way to Earth. It's a dream, and Mark is assuming the worst. Alan is concerned with the level of responsibility he now has, and, they return to Earth. Mark finds that everything is fine, and the Viltrumites seemingly aren't there. Mark goes to see Debbie, and Nolan rekindles Debbie's belief in second chances. Zoe goes to see her dad, and Mark goes to see Eve. Cecil is working on getting a portal to find Robot and Monster Girl, but that has been unsuccessful. Alan has a tough council meeting, and Mark continues to have hallucinations of Viltrumites killing folks. Paul tells Debbie that she's a part of this superhero world, whether she wants to believe it or not, and Eve tells Mark about the abortion. Cecil pulls up on Nolan, and Nolan gives him an update on the Viltrumite situation. Mark lets Eve know that he is not okay and blames himself for everything, and Debbie leaves with Nolan to go see Oliver. Mark meets with Cecil and basically asks for a therapist. He then goes on a flight and runs into Thrag, and Thrag is really there this time.
Yeah.
Thrag lets him know that the remaining Viltrumites are in fact on Earth and will repopulate quietly, or they will just destroy the planet. Do we have a deal? Mark reluctantly agrees to the terms, and Alan listens to Thetis' If I Die message. Thetis tells him about the Scourge virus and says, use it. All Viltrumite life must end.
Yeah.
And that's the episode. So, we see Mark just having a dream about the Viltrumites landing on Earth
Hmm.
and the destruction it causes,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's how that could go. And Alan is like, I don't like being in charge. I don't like this level of leadership with thousands of whoever's, and yeah, I don't want to do this. And Telly's like, no, it's got to be you. You're the only one who
Yeah.
can. He wouldn't have trusted you to do it if you couldn't. And then uh Mark returns to Earth because it takes them a while to get there. But Mark gets there and immediately, because Nolan is like, hey, we're gonna, drop down quietly, check out the situation, make sure that everything. Mark is like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
If they're here, I got people to protect.
Yeah.
So he goes down there, and luckily, everything seems to be okay. And Nolan was like, that wasn't very quiet, but whatever. And so he goes to see Debbie first. And Debbie, of course, is very happy to see him. And then he's like, and then he has his first hallucination. Well, not his,
Yeah.
we'll call it his first hallucination of Thrag killing Debbie. And Thrag being like, this is what you deserve. Snap.
Yeah. Ugh.
And he comes out of it, and she's like, Mark, are you okay? And he's like, no, I'm not. Dad's outside. I'm gonna go see Eve. And then Debbie is like, I told you I don't want to see your fuckboy face ever again. And he's like, no, Debbie, you believe in second chances. You're a good person, so you're gonna forgive me because you're a good person.
That's crazy to say somebody, but
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, he wasn't wrong though.
yeah,
I mean, true, but
and he's a fuckboy.
yeah.
So he's like,
T-
you're gonna forgive me because you're not. And so
Yeah.
she's like, you know what? Still get the fuck out of my house. So Zoe goes to see her dad, and her dad has not been taking care of himself or the place. So she's like, "Hey, Dad, take a shower and like eat something green,
Yeah.
brush your teeth, because what are we doing?"
yeah,
And then we see that Cecil and Sinclair are working on some kind of portal, and I assume that it was to find Monster Girl and a robot, but
yeah,
that's made very clear. Some fucking tentacles come out,
Yeah.
and it's a problem. He's like, Donald, shut down the machine. Donald doesn't know how, so Donald just punches it. And Sinclair is like, I'm sorry, but this is not my area of expertise.
Right.
And I mean, yeah, he's a geneticist, I guess, and that's not what this is.
Mm-mm.
So, um, yeah. Alan then has a council meeting, and that council meeting is not going great. And all of the other uh people on the council are like, "Where the fuck are the Viltrumites? Like, we're not safe. What are you
Right.
doing to find them?" And he's like, "My best. That's what I'm doing. My
Facts.
fucking
Yeah.
best. So I'll let y'all know when I have more info."
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned. And I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot he can do."
No.
So, yeah. And then Mark uh talks to some of his friends, and he has another hallucination. Um, we see that Eve has put on a little bit of weight, and Mark is like, "I'm just happy you're here. Like, I'm so glad you're okay."
Yeah.
And yeah, then we see that Paul and Debbie broke up. Oh no!
Man.
But Paul is like, "I'm glad we could remain friends. I knew it. It didn't work out, and that's okay. But also, like this whole superhero shit, you are just as involved with it as they are. I'm
True.
not, but you are."
Yeah.
So, yeah, if Oliver's out in space somewhere, go see him. What's stopping you from doing that?
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? You goddamn right. I'm gonna go see my son. And then we see that Eve is like, hey, Mark, we need to talk. They're both going through some shit.
Yeah.
Mark is like, you don't know what I saw out there in the war. And I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm traumatized from the war.
I mean, to be fair, my man had his whole organs ripped out.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He died a couple times out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she was like, I had an abortion.
Ugh.
And I was alone. To be quite frank, I didn't know if you were coming back.
Yeah.
And I had a decision to make. I didn't want to do it alone, so that's what I decided to do.
I respect it.
And Mark was like, I am so sorry I wasn't here for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have been
Yeah.
here. And I was like,
yeah.
all the emotions and shit. Because I see how Mark feels, but also, Mark, you needed to go save
The bigger,
the
yeah,
everything.
yeah, bigger
Yeah.
mission.
And
Yeah,
I'm really, honestly, I'm glad Eve didn't tell him. Because he wouldn't have left if she would have told him that.
true.
Nah.
And that he's a good dude.
Hmm.
And that's why he wouldn't have left. But also, you need to go. But it's a good thing that wasn't on his mind.
Hmm.
Because, you know, yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I felt so bad for everybody.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. Tough
Tough
It
situation.
really
situation.
is.
But yeah. And I was honestly, my thought was, oh, Debbie's gonna have another baby to raise. But because Debbie's absolutely gonna help Eve raise that baby.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about Eve's parents just because of how they are.
Nah, nah, they weren't gonna help that
Nah,
I feel like
much.
the dad would be like, "You had a baby out of wedlock."
yeah, he wouldn't be
Yeah.
associated. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
I was
got I
like,
gotta pay for this baby, I ain't got no job.
"Yeah,
yeah.
Debbie's gonna have to raise that baby."
Hmm.
Um, but she's Debbie's she's who you want, she's who you need.
Yeah,
But Nolan is he returns to the spot where he and Mark had their, epic showdown. And Cecil pulls up and Cecil's like, "Fuck you doing here?" Like Earth or like here.
Yeah.
And they have the discussion of this is the situation. And Cecil is like, so you're telling me that there are a bunch of homeless, furious Viltrumites somewhere.
yeah.
That's what you're telling me? Yes. And if they show up, how long will it take you and your little squad to get here?
He said
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Long ass time.
Yeah,
It will
bro,
take them
that's a long time.
20 minutes to destroy this planet.
Yes, bro. That's
Won't even
So
break a
ridiculous.
sweat.
if they show up, you better bring your ass as
Bring
quickly
it.
as possible.
Facts.
And everybody you got with you, you better bring. It don't need to take you no goddamn 2 weeks.
Right.
Do I make myself clear? When he said that to Nolan, I was like, ah,
I respect it.
Nolan, you're a better man now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nolan really could, slap the whole brain out of his face.
Nolan could have
Facts.
been like, I need you to lower your voice when you talk to me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Your tone look crazy with me. Let's not forget who I am.
Yeah. And one of Cecil said one of the lines that Cecil said was great to me. Nolan was like, "You don't have to be afraid of me," and Cecil said, "I will never not be afraid of
Not
you,
be afraid. Yeah. Yeah.
never."
Yeah.
And Cecil is coming at that from two places. One,
Yeah.
I saw what you did.
Yeah.
Two, I don't trust anybody. Mark has given me no reason to believe that he is you, and I don't trust him. So I for goddamn sure don't trust you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I know what Viltrumites are capable of, and I don't currently have a way to effectively kill a Viltrumite.
True.
So I will never not be scared of you.
Yeah.
Period. And I was like, yep, that's how it's gotta be.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cecil basically says if the Viltrumites show up, you better come fix it. But until then, get the fuck off my planet.
Talking that big talk.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, yeah, but Cecil's kind of like, I mean, if you're reformed, then okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Um, Mark says to Eve, like, "Hey, Eve, I'm not okay. Like,
Yeah.
this, I am, yeah, this is, I'm not okay." And he's like, "All this is my fault. Like, I destroyed their planet, and now they're just roaming wherever. They
Hmm.
might come back here for revenge. Like, and also I got you pregnant and then dipped out
Yeah.
like a piece
Felt
of
bad.
shit." And it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's not. I mean,
That's
it's not.
technically
Yeah,
how it worked, but
But
I
you know,
can't wait for the rest of the gang to find out Viltrumites are here. That's a tough decision.
we're gonna talk about that here in a minute. So, um, we see that Debbie is like, "Hey, I'm going with you to see my son Oliver." And Nolan is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to space with you. I got my suitcase packed. When are we leaving?" It's like, well, the ship can't come down here, so I have to like take you up. Fuck. All right, here's my bag. And then they go, and Mark meets with Cecil, and Cecil is like, or Donald comes by and is like, "Welcome home, Mark.
yeah.
Can you come by the office for a second?" And they, have their conversation, and Mark is like, "Cecil, you said you had like people we could talk to?" And Cecil's like, "Yeah, I can set that up." It's like, please, because I need
Uh,
it.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
struggling.
my boy. Yeah, he needed.
Yeah. And honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Mark,
Good for
please
him.
talk to somebody
Yeah,
and
good for
get some
him.
help, because yeesh, these
Yeah.
hallucinations, because he has one with of Cecil getting got too.
Yeah.
And yeah. Eve, like, Mark is depressed. And Eve is like, "You should go on a fly." He's like, "I really don't want to." And Eve is like, "That's exactly why you should go on a
Hmm.
fly."
I ain't gonna lie, I'll skip past the scene when he's flying. I ain't gonna lie. I
Uh,
press that skip button a couple times. I say it's taking too long.
Yeah,
I watched it.
that's
Nah, it's
crazy.
take too long.
Why you do that?
I don't know. I feel like when there's a scene and I just know it's gonna last long and ain't gonna be no talking. I just all right.
And there were a few of those in this episode, like just a montage and music.
Yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead
mind it.
and
I
press
Yeah, it
don't
didn't
that
mind it
bother
button a
because
me.
couple
they have
times.
pretty good music choices too.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, it don't bother me. But he runs into Thrag in his mink, and we see the screen shaking because we think it's another hallucination. And Thrag says to him, "Nah, nigga, I'm really here."
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I think Mark tried to try to like shake him off, be like, "No, I'm
yeah.
not. I'm not really sick." No, Thrag's like, "Nah,
It's me.
it's me."
Yeah.
Thrag says, "Here's the deal. We are here, and what we're gonna do,
Just fuck your bitches.
we're gonna wear your clothes.
Mm,
Hmm.
We're gonna mate
mm.
with the humans,
And it's gonna be your girl.
and we're going to repopulate quietly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Make a couple of U's.
And
Mhm.
because you are proof that we can rebuild our empire,
Yeah.
so we gonna be out here fucking."
Mm. And your mom gonna be one of them.
And let me be very clear. We will make no moves against you while we are fucking, because we will be fucking. Now, we're going to repopulate quietly, and you're going to do nothing about it.
But
Yeah.
watch.
But
Mm.
if you decide not to take this deal, we will destroy your planet. Billions will die.
Nice.
That's a tough decision on Mark's behalf.
And Mark is like, "I can't let you do that, but I'm absolutely gonna let you do that." Because Thrag is like, the decision is made for you.
Yeah, I was saying.
Like you don't have a choice.
Right. I was
That's
like, what else is
like
he
this.
gonna
This
say?
is this is what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
And after today, you will never see me again.
Mhm.
Mm,
But
I just know there's gonna be a scene where Thrag is like at that bar or something, meet up with his mom, and like Mark not gonna be able to do nothing.
well, that shouldn't happen because A, Debbie's in space, but B,
Oh, true,
Thrag
true.
said you're not gonna see me again.
But like, well, even Eve doesn't know what Thrag looks like. Like no one
Is that
besides the people who were in the fight know what Thrag looked like.
yeah?
And
Because
he a good
I'm
looking dude,
because
so he
what I'm
about to clean up
wondering,
on Earth.
Yeah.
uh, I
Hit all
wonder
the celebrities.
if
Yeah.
Zoe, not Zoe, um, Mark's first girlfriend, the Zazie
Oh, the black
Beats,
girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna run into Anissa because when we first saw Anissa,
Oh, you're
Anissa
right.
had her by the neck and was like, "I will snap this bitch in half
You're
right
right.
now
Yeah.
if you don't come with me." So I wonder, Amber, I think is her name.
Yeah.
I wonder if Amber gonna run into Anissa.
You might
Yeah.
be right.
But so let's talk about it. If you're Mark, what do you do?
I'm snitching as soon as I get away.
Snitching to who?
Everybody. I don't know. I'm snitch. I gotta snitch. Everybody
Okay.
gonna know. But I mean, you gotta sit there and take it.
I think so too. I don't think there's another.
Yeah, you can't.
At least I'm better with a long term problem than just running this thing back again. It's like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
And
like
I
on
we
ain't got
top
the
of
we
that,
not.
resources.
Yeah, I'm not about to fight you. Right? I saw. I,
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
got the resources right
yeah,
now.
like I said, I'm you traumatized. You live rent free in my head.
Yeah,
Like I am not okay,
yeah,
and so like Mark made a man decision.
yeah. Business
Like
decision. Yeah,
that was yeah. Mark kept it together because, of course, he didn't want
he didn't have a
the,
choice. Yeah.
but
yeah,
also yeah, he knew the greater good.
yeah.
So yeah, if I'm honestly from the outside, I don't know what I do if I'm actually Mark, but if like if I'm me knowing all this, I'm gonna have to go tell Cecil.
I'm snitching. Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
everybody.
Cecil
yeah,
Cecil gotta know
yeah,
because Cecil knowing is that way we can start setting up and being ready
yeah. I was gonna
and
say, yeah,
making moves. And
he can help you make a
also,
plan. Yeah,
Cecil said if you ever need to send Nolan and Debbie a message, you can go through, or Nolan said, if you ever need to send us a message, you can go through Cecil to do it. I'm gonna have to tell Cecil.
I told
yeah.
you I'm
I
snitching,
think
bro.
And
Soon as we leave.
I'm telling Cecil and also I'm gonna tell like get a sketch artist in here
Yeah.
because I need you to know what they look like because one of them might apply for a job here.
So look for the dude with the cleanest edge up and the nice mustache.
Yeah, if
right.
you
And
see a
that's
man
him.
who wears a mink
Yeah,
and got a crispy edge up and
Yeah.
yeah.
just is just light skinned and tall,
He plays out of this world, the edge up. You gonna
yeah,
know it
Look
when
like
you
a
see it.
WWE wrestler, man. Yeah,
yeah. Like if you see the cleanest edge up you've ever seen, that's him.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you see a dude with a
Fresh
big
Clippers.
hole in his eye and it's just a red scouter, that's one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you see this bad bitch, her name is Anissa. If
And
you
you see
see
this,
Steve Harvey, that's
that's
one of them.
crazy.
you see Rapunzel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's one of them
if
too.
you see an old lady with a knife on a braid, that's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I would have to tell Cecil. And
Keep,
it's weird because Mark and Cecil don't like their relationship is turbulent because Mark, of course, doesn't trust Cecil.
right. Yeah.
But this again, greater good. I'ma tell Cecil
No,
yeah.
100%.
You
because
imagine you
at,
imagine when a Viltrum tries to take your girl and you don't even
nothing you
know
can
it
do.
and you try to fight him.
Nothing you can do.
Ain't no fight. No.
Nah, nothing you can do.
Ain't
You
no
you don't
fight,
know
man.
until your jaw you don't know until your jaw is over on the other side of the planet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, hey man, you got it, brother.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, that's how it's got to be.
She
yeah.
can't come back because I don't know what that Viltrumite got.
Because yeah, the thing is, the way that the way that these Viltrumites view people,
That
like
Viltrumite go crazy, huh?
Man, that boy gonna thrash that thing. What would you?
You ain't getting that back, bro.
no,
Yeah, bro, they ain't gonna be in the same condition. You
That's
ain't
why I
getting
feel
that
bad.
back.
no, she gonna need a wheelchair.
That's why I feel
Yeah,
bad
that
for
thing.
old boy who came out the Nolan,
Fuck, fuck,
the
fuck.
boyfriend.
Yes.
I feel bad for him.
Paul,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. No. That thing is it's a wrap, brother. That thing is thrashed. Yeah, no.
yeah. I mean, she was messing with Nolan for
and
16 years. You know,
Yeah,
and
bro.
again,
that ain't the same.
these are the Viltrumites who've been on Viltrum this whole time. They haven't been
Yeah.
softened by human Earth living.
Yeah,
So like
bro.
they're gonna
Knocking out
blow a
the
couple people
frame.
through a wall and be like,
Bro.
"Oh shit, whoopsie,"
Uh,
because they've only been fucking other Viltrumites.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it's probably like a battle. Like it's probably like
yeah,
you made it. It's like, hey,
yeah.
straight on 1v1. Like like that ain't no love making right
uh,
there.
Nah, like you want to talk about it being rough?
Just
Yeah. There's gonna
uh,
be some broken furniture, some walls missing.
hey,
yeah,
It's not gonna be
hey,
good.
hey.
a
But
fight of your life, bro.
Do y'all take that risk though for Anissa?
Ain't worth
I
it.
don't know.
I would.
I bet.
Really?
If you didn't know, hey, bro, if you didn't know,
If you didn't know, you didn't know.
and then you
But
find out
like
because she get like real
y'all,
strong, you go,
yeah, like
oh,
y'all
it
fucking
was
and
too
she lift
strong.
you up. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, what is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
she put you in there. Brother, like, bro, I'm 240. How you just put me in there like that?
Whoa. And
Whoa.
that's the thing, you'd have to be like, put me down.
Unhand
Yeah.
me, woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she
You ain't
says,
gonna
or what?
you ain't gonna disrespect me like that for
Yeah, you
picking
ain't
me
gonna
up.
disrespect me like that, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, man, these ain't regular people. I gotta go
Yeah,
find Cecil.
right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, their goal is repopulation.
Right.
And so they just go Anissa was disgusted by some of the people that were looking at her, but Anissa could repopulate by herself if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
I would join in.
I kind of want the old lady. I wonder what the situation is going to be there.
I'll
Yeah.
do it too.
But yeah, I guess we'll see.
He's gonna be at
And
the
I
back of the
also
line.
wonder because they said there were 37 Viltrumites left. I wonder if that includes Nolan and Mark. B,
Probably not.
I would assume no. Like, I would
Yeah.
assume they mean like a part
Yeah.
of the Empire.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Two, are all 37 there or just the five that were with Thrag?
I think I think they're all gonna start coming here probably.
Because also, does Cecil already know they're there? Because I don't know how Viltrumites sneak onto the planet.
Right. I'm
Or
sure
if
you got an
Cecil, I
alert
don't know if
for all
Cecil
that.
got a worldwide like I
Yeah, I
don't
was gonna
know
say.
what the situation is. But if I'm Mark, I'm telling Cecil, and I'm gonna tell Cecil, you need to make a teleport gun to send them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like,
we see a
because
solution at the end.
Hmm.
yes, we do. And so Mark agrees to the terms because he really doesn't have a choice. And then Alan is given a little iPad and is like, "Hey, you Thetis left you a message." Thetis says, "If you're seeing this, I'm dead." So this is a perfected version of the Scourge virus.
Hmm.
Nolan knows about it. Nobody else knows about it. Use it. Straight up. Just use it.
Yeah.
We need to remove Viltrumites from existence. Use it.
Hmm.
Period. Full stop. use it. I don't give a fuck how the war went. I don't give a fuck what the costs are. I don't give a fuck who use it.
Yeah.
Episode
It's gonna
ends.
wipe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wiping
all
It's
everybody out.
crazy.
Viltrumites must die. All of them. Every single one of
Yep.
them. They just, including me. The only
Yeah.
reason I didn't use it is because I was still there.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
now that I'm gone, all of them
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Use it.
It's perfect.
And so yeah,
So
Good season, man.
yeah, I
great season.
have I have our scores from last season. So let's go ahead
Okay.
and talk about scores. So last season I gave a 9, Brandon gave a 8.5, and Spencer gave an 8.5. Season 2, I gave it an 8, Brandon gave it a 7.5, and Spencer gave it an 8. And we were not around for season 1. So this season, what are y'all thinking? We'll start
Hmm.
who's first. Brandon, I'll let you go first.
Man. I, I know I'm usually lower than you guys, usually on these, but I felt like this season had. I feel like we kind of got to like the peak of Invincible story, like the meat of what everybody loves is these super powerful figures, Thrag, others, you know what I mean, popping up, and you got to see some legit battles and some, like we talked about, some really uncomfortable scenes. To me, I'm I'll go 8.5. I might change that, but I'm gonna go 8.5.
Okay. 8.5. Spencer, what about you?
9.5.
9.5. I
This
am,
season was excellent.
Yeah,
I didn't love the Herm episode, the one with Volcanica in hell and
yeah,
yeah,
all
I got a
that.
feeling that's going to come back around and finally pay off. But yeah,
yeah.
Um,
Maybe so.
and there were things in that episode that I liked. Like whenever they were falling and having that discussion, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Um, like the dialogue I thought was pretty good in that episode,
Hmm.
but I was like, this episode is straight filler.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't love
For
that.
only
Like,
8 episodes is kind
yeah,
of crazy.
that episode
Yeah.
could have not happened.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, we saw that Damien Darkblood is back, and Satan was like, "Hey, I might need to, I might need to stop in."
Hmm.
yeah.
And yeah, like I wonder if they gonna come across some other Viltrumites. I want to know what's gonna happen to Robot and Monster Girl. I want to know if the Sequids are actually gone. You know, yada yada.
Oh, I
So
will say I've been seeing people have put like in the comic books like where we are, and
Oh,
we
okay.
are
That's
like
dope.
we're like barely over halfway. So like
Oh, okay.
we still got a lot more game to go.
okay,
Nice.
so but anyway, I said all of that to say, other than episode I think 4, uh, I don't have notes. Like it was a really good season. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is the best season of Invincible that I've seen.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah. And I am going right along with Spencer, and I'm giving it also a 9.5. It was a really good season. Looking
Yeah.
forward to more and more of what we get. I think they said they have it planned up to season 9, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
Damn.
So,
Okay.
I thought it was just gonna be 5 seasons, but good. That's good to know. Because
Yeah.
no,
I'm
yeah,
kind
they
of
said
like,
it's still a lot
where are
more.
we even gonna go?
Yeah. I hope the
Thrag's already
turnaround time
here.
is. I hope the
And I will
turnaround time
say,
ain't as bad.
oh, yeah, I agree. I hope so either. And I will say, like, I see why everyone, when this comic book was ongoing, I see why it was hyped. Like,
Yeah.
I get
True.
it. I get it.
It's one of the like Jordan said, like it's one of the most hyped independent comic books out
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Like, so,
So, looking forward to more. Um, Anything else?
I don't think so. Not for this, but I'm very happy with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know y'all's thoughts. For sure.
Yeah. Definitely love to
Also,
see people's thoughts on the new season.
so just while we're here, um, as far as villains you've seen in things, does Thrag rank in any top lists for you? Like where do you think?
I, me personally, I think I got to see a little bit more of him. Like I think we just saw a smidget of what he can do.
Yes.
So yeah, I need to see more. We know he's
He,
powerful, but I want to see more.
yeah, he's my favorite in the Invincible universe so far. But I agree. Like I want to see him
Yeah.
cook a little more. But yeah, I mean, dude's aura is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
lineup is wild. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's
Literally out
goals
this
right there.
world.
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
think
no, it really is.
I think I agree because Omni-Man being the villain of the first season,
yeah,
uh, I think that we now have a villain better than that,
exactly. Yeah,
but we hadn't yet.
you're right. It was a couple seasons we
Yeah.
did
So yeah, like
last
the
season.
Thrag is oh, he's too much.
Yeah,
Like
he's tough too.
whenever I saw that episode, I had to call people. Like I had to call my cousin and be like, "Did you see this nigga Thrag?
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
too
No,
much."
it's too
that punch is crazy.
much. Yeah,
That punch was crazy.
yeah,
And again, I sent Larry a voice message and I said, Larry,
yeah.
that nigga Thrag's too much."
No, Larry loved Thrag. I already know.
Yeah.
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 So
But yeah, definitely let us know your thoughts and feelings on this newest season of Invincible. And hopefully next season we keep up the greatness. But with that being said, we're never duplicated.
Always appreciate it.
and forever melanated.